Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Subhashish Mishra and today's topic of discussion is on hypothesis testing. So before we start, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like and share so that you will be notified whenever any new video gets uploaded, as I'm constantly uploading videos on machine learning and data science. So let's get started. So what is hypothesis testing? Hypothesis testing is done for data experiment. So whenever any experiment related to any data is done, hypothesis testing helps us for decision making based on the experiment. Now, hypothesis testing is of two types. One is null hypothesis, another one is alternate hypothesis. Let's discuss one by one. So, before discussing, let's take an example. Suppose there are four siblings staying together. Now they have decided to cook their dinner themselves. Now the eldest brother came up with a brilliant idea of putting everyone's name in one unfolded paper and put them inside a jar. Then on daily basis he will be picking up one paper and whatever name is written on that paper, that person has to cook. Now if for 3 continuous nights his name didn't come, then his siblings started doubting him that he is cheating, which is the fair enough scenario. Okay, so if we can check mathematically, what is the probability of him being cheating? Let's see. So the probability of him not getting picked is 3 by 4 per day. Means he is not getting picked, but there is a probability that other 3 people will be get picked. So that probability is 3 by 4. So for the 3 days, if you will be checking out the probability, then 3 by 4 into 3 by 4 into 3 by 4, which implies 0.75 into 0.75 into 0.75. That means there is a chance which comes out like 0.4218, which implies 42.18% of chance that he is not cheating. Okay, that means because he is not getting picked, that means he is not cheating, right? What is the chance of he is cheating? That means he should be get picked, but he isn't. Then 100 minus 42.18, which implies 57.82. So here the chances of him cheating is 57.82%, whereas his chances of him not getting picked is 42.18%. Okay, so as we are checking whether he is cheating or not, so we can call the cheating as null hypothesis and not cheating as alternate hypothesis. Okay, now though all the siblings have enough evidence that he is cheating, they didn't raise any concern because he is their eldest brother. This means we are rejecting the null hypothesis because we are not complaining that he is cheating. We are accepting the fact that he is cheating. Right? That implies the siblings are making an error or a mistake in terms of judgment, which can be called as type 1 error. Now in reverse scenario, if only in second day all the siblings started complaining that he is cheating, which is not the fair enough scenario because it's only the second day. It might be the case that only 2 people got pegged and it might be the case he didn't cheat. Okay, because the probability of him getting picked and not getting picked is 50% in both the scenarios. So there is a chance that we can't be able to say that he is cheating. So let's calculate in that fact. Let's say the probability of him not getting picked is like 3 by 4 divided by 3 by 4, which implies 0.75 into 0.75, which implies, let's see what is the calculation. That's 0.75 into 0.75, which comes up like 56.25%. So 56.25% of chance that he is not cheating, and that means it is higher probability that the alternate hypothesis is true. But Still the siblings are complaining that he is cheating. So here they are making an error of judgment that instead of proving the alternate hypothesis as perfect, they are saying that the null hypothesis is perfect, which is called as type 2 error. Okay, so now in a nutshell, if you will be seeing what is the formula we can be able to derive from this, like type 1 and type 2 error is, so here we have null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis, and here is the type 1 and type 2 error. So here the hypothesis says that type 1 and type 2 error that we have discussed just now. So based on that, let's discuss about the error hypothesis that we have got, and based on that we can be able to present the confusion matrix, which is like this, a positive and negative and true and false. So true positive, false positive, true negative and false negative. True positive is like he has picked the right person and he hasn't cheated. Okay, so here the null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis both are true. Okay, so there is no probability of null hypothesis. That means there is no probability of null hypothesis and alternate hypothesis. Okay, here also the same case, that here he has picked his name and he is not cheating, so that is also true. Okay, here the case like he has not picked his name but he should have, so here the null hypothesis is true. So here he hasn't picked his name, but we are complaining that he should have picked his name, which is wrong. So here the alternate hypothesis is true, right? So now let's discuss about precision based on that. So precision specified are the predicted positive, how many are actually true. For example, if we have 100 patients for cancer test, and among them 30 are actually positive and 70 are negative, and our machine predicted that 35 are positive, then of the 35 predicted as positive, how many are actually positive is called as precision. Okay, so the precision formula is true positive divided by true positive plus false positive. Now let's discuss about recall. Similarly, in case of the recall, for actual classification, how many are predicted correctly? Like as we have 30 positive and 70 negatives, how many are actually got predicted correctly as positive and negative is called as recall. Okay, so the formula for recall is true positive divided by true positive plus false negative. Now let's discuss another one concept which is called as F-score. So what is F-score? So F-score is used to identify which hypothesis to consider among all the case studies that we have. Let's say we have 3 case studies and we have generated 3 hypothesis testing from them. Okay, now we have to consider one having high precision and low recall. Then we can be able to find out the same using the F-score. So the formula for the F-score is twice of the true positive divided by twice of true positive plus false negative. Okay, so that concludes the information about hypothesis testing. In the upcoming section, we will be discussing about basics of Python, and then we will continue with machine learning model building. Okay, until then, stay tuned and enjoy machine learning. Thank you.